Highlight of our week, you know that. It's when we get the chance to talk to Megyn Kelly. Her show is on SiriusXM. You can find it also via podcast, YouTube, Rumble, but most importantly, here right now. Hello, Megyn.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Very good. On your show today, you focused on something that I think is quite fascinating, which is we are starting to perhaps, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, are starting to see some signs of vapid, stupid influencer culture perhaps hitting peak. Go away.
I think so. I'm seeing little glimmers of hope. The little shoots of grass are coming up. Case in point, Kim Kardashian, who is the queen of selfie culture, goes to an LA Rams Dallas Cowboys football game on Sunday. Amazingly, the Jumbotron camera found her and zoomed in, and the crowd, this is her crowd, hometown LA, booed her. Boos as loud as you could hear throughout the stadium. And I jumped for joy. Not because I have anything against Kim Kardashian personally. I don't think she's a bad human, but because of what she represents, which is endless vanity, selfie culture, thus creating an impression amongst young girls that they are less than, or that this is a beauty standard that they must somehow naturally attain. I'm loving the fact that this woman who made her name based on a sex tape is now being outed as somebody who's seriously lacking a moral compass, who wants other girls to follow the same route to success that she did, which is do whatever it takes to get eyeballs on you and then cash it in for the green because that's all that matters. It's disgusting, it's dangerous, and I do think there's starting to be a rejection of it. It's her vanity. It's her empty, meaningless, vapid vanity because it's contagious. It's setting an example for others. All of the million selfies, she can't stop looking at herself. Yet again, setting impossible standards for these girls while she puts out the endless selfies because she's the queen of look at me culture. And what I'd really like for the next generation is something more akin to listen to me culture. And we're going in opposite directions.
Yeah, I mean, like you know this. You know, one of the most corrosive things about social media is that while everyone says that they know that it's a performance, when you see everyone else having a happier life than you, being sexier, being richer, being, having more fun, guess what you start to feel? Crap about yourself. I don't know how we'll break it. I hope we break it. I hope that there's sort of, frankly, a little bit of a hipster movement in 10 years' time that says, taking photos of yourself's really weird, because it is sick. It is sick. And
Think about it, Paul. You're a public figure. You go out in public. You could sit there and take your photo. You could be like, here I am again with my friends. When you go out with your famous friends, you could be like, here I am with them, and you could post it everywhere and you could tag it. I could do that too. I don't do that. It is the rare example that you ever see a selfie of me or me posting pictures of me with other famous people because it's humiliating. How needy and gross are you? Try to think of something clever to say. And you know what? It works. That's the most horrifying part, is that we've got a society that's been going along with it, rewarding it, celebrating it, until you see this moment of the booing. And it's not dissimilar to the Meghan Markle approval rating being down to something like 22%, at least in the UK. People are starting to see through these actresses. Kim Kardashian is a reality TV actress, creating an image for us to buy. Meghan Markle is an actress who's right now acting the part of a princess, who acted the part of a philanthropist in order to land a prince, and now constantly acting the victim. And people, slowly but surely, because they always get it in the end, are no longer buying it.
Speaking of unpopular people, can we talk about Biden? Hey, segue. Now, I think Donald Trump has found the groove that he must stay in if he wants to seriously challenge and win in 2024. He showed a bit of those chops at a rally this week, and I think if he stays in that track, that's in part how he did it in 16. Take the piss out of these people.
No, he was brilliant at that rally and was making jokes and played little clips of Biden that he laughed to and did his classic Trump, just like look at it, let it play, walk away, let the clip speak for itself. That's what made America fall in love with him. That's what made everybody forgive the weird tweets and the strange behaviors at times. You know, he's funny and he's disarming. Two things Joe Biden and God forbid Kamala Harris would never know if it hit them in the face, right? So that's his ability to connect with people is extraordinary. He's been stifling it ever since that 2020 loss. Whether you think it's a legitimate loss or not, you got to get back to this version of yourself if you're Donald Trump to win, to help others win, to restore your legacy, to continue being a kingmaker in the GOP. But it's also the first time, Paul, like the return of discipline. I thought to myself, maybe he really is getting ready to run again.